Everything you desire begins with belief. Belief in yourself and the life you wish to create. You are what you assume yourself to be. By learning to act as if you are already the best, you set in motion the forces of creation. The secret lies in imagination, the seed from which all realities are born. When you embrace the feeling of already being the best, you align your inner world with your dreams, and the outer world will follow suit. Persist in this conviction, even when reason denies it. For the world is but a reflection of your deepest assumptions. The power of assumption is the key to transforming your life. To act as if you are the best means adopting the mindset and identity of someone who already holds the success, talent, and confidence you seek. This is not a mere performance or pretense. It is a profound shift in consciousness. What you assume to be true about yourself shapes how you think, feel, and act, and those internal states inevitably manifest in your external reality. The world is not something separate from you. It reflects the beliefs you carry within. When you assume that you are the best, you begin to emit a sense of certainty and conviction that others cannot help but recognize and respond to. The law of assumption is not dependent on external validation or approval. It is rooted in your inner acceptance of who you are. You must understand that the assumption of being the best is not arrogance, but a deep sense of self-belief. It is about recognizing that the potential for greatness already exists within you and aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with that truth. When you act as if you are the best, you are not pretending or faking it. You are embodying the energy and mindset of someone who already lives in the reality you desire. You practice making associations with your potential through practice, you meditation, you prayer. This practice is transformative because it changes the way you interact with the world. Instead of waiting for circumstances to prove your worth, you declare your worth through your belief. The world then aligns itself to reflect that belief back to you. Assumption is a creative force, and when you harness it consciously, you gain the ability to reshape your life. Everything that exists in your life right now is the result of a previous assumption. Perhaps you have assumed you are not good enough, not ready, or not deserving, and those assumptions have created limitations. But the beauty of this truth is that it works both ways. By assuming that you are the best, you dismantle those limitations and replace them with a reality that reflects your chosen belief. There is no need to seek evidence in the external world before adopting this mindset. The evidence will follow your assumption, not the other way around. When you truly commit to the assumption that you are the best, something incredible begins to happen. Your body language changes, your tone of voice becomes more confident, and your decisions are infused with a sense of clarity and purpose. You begin to radiate a magnetism that attracts opportunities and inspires trust in others. This is because people respond not just to what you say or do, but to the energy you project. That energy originates from your beliefs about yourself. Acting as if you are the best places you in harmony with the frequency of success, and the world naturally aligns to match that frequency. However, to sustain this state of belief, you must learn to ignore the evidence of your senses when it contradicts your assumption. If you look to the external world for proof before you believe, you will remain trapped in a cycle of reacting to circumstances instead of creating them. The truth is that your inner world precedes the outer. Persist in your assumption no matter what appears in front of you, even if doubt creeps in or others question your confidence. Return to the feeling of already being the best. Feel the joy, the pride, and the satisfaction of living as the person you want to be. This feeling is the foundation of your transformation. You are not limited by your current circumstances, talents, or resources. The only true limitation is the belief that you cannot be what you desire to be. When you adopt the assumption that you are the best, you give yourself permission to grow, to expand, and to rise beyond what you thought was possible. The power is within you, waiting to be awakened by your belief. Imagination is the foundation of all creation. It is the unseen force through which every reality is born and shaped. Whatever you desire to achieve or become, it begins first in the realm of your mind. Imagination allows you to step beyond the limitations of your current circumstances and explore the infinite possibilities of who you can be. When you use your imagination to act as if you are the best, You plant the seeds for that reality to manifest in your life. What you imagine with conviction becomes the blueprint for your future. Every success story, invention, and breakthrough began as a thought in someone's imagination. It is a divine faculty that, when used consciously, transforms lives. To act as if you are the best through imagination is not about daydreaming or wishful thinking. It is about living in the feeling and experience of being your desired self within your mind. When you close your eyes and visualize yourself as the best in your field, the most confident version of yourself, or the most successful person you know, you are engaging with the power of imagination. But this process goes beyond mere visualization. It requires emotional engagement. You must feel what it is like to already be that person, to feel the pride, joy, and confidence of achieving your goals. The more vividly you can imagine and the more deeply you feel, the more real this new version of yourself becomes. Imagination creates your reality because it influences your subconscious mind. The subconscious does not differentiate between what is real and what is vividly imagined. It accepts the images and emotions you repeatedly present to it as the truth. By imagining yourself as the best, you are reprogramming your subconscious to align with this identity. This alignment affects your thoughts, actions, and ultimately the results you experience in the physical world. The outer world always mirrors the inner. When you consistently imagine yourself living as the best, the world begins to shift to accommodate that belief. One of the most powerful aspects of imagination is its ability to transcend the limits of reason. You may look at your current circumstances and feel they do not support the idea of being the best. Perhaps you lack the resources, experience, or recognition you think you need. But imagination does not operate within the boundaries of what is reasonable or logical. It sees beyond the present and allows you to step into a reality that feels impossible from your current vantage point. This is where faith and trust come into play. Trust that what you consistently imagine with feeling is on its way to becoming your reality. To fully harness the power of imagination, it is essential to make it a daily practice. Dedicate time each day to enter the state of your ideal self. Close your eyes, take deep breaths, and bring to life the vision of being the best. What does your life look like? How do you carry yourself? What kind of energy do you project? Immerse yourself in the details and hold on to the feeling of already being there. This simple yet profound practice sets powerful forces in motion. The more you engage with this state, the more natural it becomes, and soon you begin to think, speak, and act as if it were already true. Imagination is also your refuge when doubts arise. When the world around you challenges your belief in your greatness, return to the inner vision you have created. Let it remind you of who you truly are and the reality you are shaping. Every time you revisit this vision, you strengthen its hold on your subconscious mind. Over time, your imagined identity merges with your physical reality, and you find yourself living the life you once only dreamed of. There are no limits to what you can achieve when you harness the power of imagination. It is the most creative force within you, a gift that allows you to transcend circumstances and shape your destiny. Use it consciously and deliberately to act as if you are the best, and watch as the world reshapes itself to match the image you hold in your mind. To truly transform your life, it is not enough to think about being the best. You must feel it deeply, as if it is already true. Feeling is the secret to creation. It bridges the gap between imagination and reality, turning what you desire into something tangible. When you act as if you are the best, your actions are driven by the conviction of your emotions, not just the thoughts in your mind. Thoughts alone lack the creative force to bring about change. It is the feeling behind those thoughts that moves the energy of creation. The more intensely you feel the emotions associated with already being the best, the more powerfully you set the wheels of manifestation into motion. Feeling creates a vibration that resonates with the reality you seek to experience. Imagine stepping into a room where someone radiates confidence and success. You can feel it before they even speak a word. That energy originates from their inner belief and emotional state. When you feel that you are already the best, you emit a similar energy, and the world responds in kind. People, opportunities, and circumstances align to reflect the vibration you hold. The external world is like a mirror, and the reflection it shows you is based on the feelings you carry within. It is important to immerse yourself in the feeling of already being the best, even if your current reality does not support it. This is not about denying what is in front of you. It is about prioritizing your inner experience over external appearances. Suppose you want to feel successful. Ask yourself, what does success feel like? Is it a sense of freedom, confidence, or fulfillment? Once you identify those feelings, bring them into your present moment. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and feel that success as if it is already yours. Let the feeling saturate your entire being. The more vividly you can feel it, the more real it becomes. The beauty of feelings is that they bypass the limitations of logic and reason. Your current circumstances may tell you that you are not yet where you want to be, but your feelings can transport you there instantly. By consistently embodying the emotions of being the best, you train your subconscious mind to accept this as your new reality. The subconscious does not question the validity of your feelings. It simply aligns with them. Over time, this alignment shifts your thoughts, behaviors, and decisions, creating a domino effect that transforms your outer world. It is natural to encounter doubts or resistance, especially when your external reality contradicts the feelings you are trying to cultivate. This is where persistence becomes essential. When you face moments of uncertainty, return to the feeling of already being the best. Remind yourself that your emotions are the foundation of creation, not the fleeting circumstances around you. Feelings are the fuel that keeps your vision alive, even in the face of temporary setbacks. The more unwavering you are in maintaining the feeling, the sooner you will see its reflection in your life. Your feelings also shape your identity, which is the cornerstone of lasting change. When you consistently feel like the best version of yourself, you begin to embody that identity in every aspect of your life. Your posture changes, your speech becomes more confident, and your actions align with the person you believe yourself to be. This is not about pretending or faking it, it is about becoming. The more you feel like the best, the more natural it becomes to act as if you already are. Every time you experience the feeling of already being the best, you strengthen your connection to that reality. It becomes less of an aspiration and more of a state of being. This is the power of feeling. It transforms what was once a distant dream into something that feels inevitable. The path to becoming the best is not about struggling or striving. It is about living in the state of being. You desire to feel it, embrace it, and let it shape your world. Persistence is the key to bringing your desires to life, especially when external evidence contradicts what you wish to believe. Acting as if you are the best requires unwavering determination, even in the face of doubt, criticism, or setbacks. When you decide to assume the identity of being the best, the outer world may not immediately reflect your new belief. This is where most people falter. They allow their circumstances to dictate their inner state, rather than holding firm to their vision and listen to their motivation. Hence, but the truth is, persistence in your assumption is what transforms your reality. Reality conforms to the conviction you hold, not the other way around. It is natural to want immediate results, to look for signs in the external world that validate your belief. However, this need for evidence can become a trap. If you abandon your assumption at the first sign of resistance or lack of proof, you undermine the creative process. Creation unfolds from within, and the outer world is always a delayed reflection of your inner state. Persisting in your belief, even when reason denies it, demonstrates faith in the unseen forces that shape life. Faith is not just blind hope, it is the knowing that what you desire already exists on an unseen level and will materialize in time. Persistence is an act of power. Every time you choose to hold on to your assumption of being the best, you strengthen the belief within yourself. This repetition rewires your subconscious mind, which governs most of your thoughts and actions. Over time, this consistent inner work creates a shift in your identity. You no longer have to convince yourself that you are the best. It becomes a natural part of who you are. This is why persistence is so crucial. It allows you to overcome the initial resistance that comes from years of old beliefs and patterns. The longer you persist, the more those old limitations dissolve, making space for your new reality to emerge. When you persist in your assumption, you also develop a resilience that is unshakable. The world may throw challenges your way, but those challenges become opportunities to deepen your belief. For example, if someone doubts your ability, instead of allowing their opinion to sway you, use it as a reminder to reaffirm your identity as the best. Challenges become tests of your persistence, and each time you pass them, you grow stronger. This resilience not only helps you maintain your assumption, but also builds the character of the person you are becoming. Persistence requires focus. You must guard your thoughts and emotions, refusing to entertain ideas that contradict your assumption. This doesn't mean suppressing doubts or fears. It means redirecting your attention when they arise. If a thought of failure enters your mind, replace it with a feeling of success. If circumstances seem unfavorable, remind yourself that they are temporary and subject to change. Remove you from self-help lifestyle. Your focus should remain on the reality you are creating, not the one you are currently experiencing. This consistent focus acts as a magnet, drawing the resources, people, and opportunities you need to fulfill your assumption. One of the most powerful tools for persistence is imagination. When doubts creep in, return to the inner vision of yourself as the best. Revisit the feelings, the scenarios, and the confidence of already living that life. Imagination strengthens your persistence because it keeps your vision alive, even when the external world seems unchanged. Each time you immerse yourself in that feeling, you reinforce your assumption and bring it close to realization. And persistence is not about forcing outcomes or striving desperately to achieve something. It is about calmly and confidently remaining in the state of belief, regardless of what happens around you. It is knowing that the seed you planted will grow if you continue to nurture it with faith and conviction. Imagine a gardener planting a seed. They do not dig it up every day to check if it is growing. They water it, provide sunlight, and trust the process. Similarly, when you persist in your assumption, you are nurturing the seed of your desire. With time, it will bloom into the reality you envision. Ultimately, persistence is a declaration of who you are. Every time you choose to believe in your identity as the best, you are telling the universe that this is your truth. The universe has no choice but to respond to that declaration. It may not happen overnight, but it will happen. The key is to remain steadfast, to persist in your belief no matter what. In doing so, you align yourself with the natural laws of creation, and the reality you desire becomes inevitable. Self-identity is the foundation of everything you achieve in life. It shapes how you see yourself, how you interact with the world, and ultimately the results you experience. To act as if you are the best, you must first transform your self-identity. This is not a surface-level change or a temporary adjustment in behavior. It is a deep, internal shift in how you perceive yourself. Your identity is the lens through which you view your abilities, your potential, and your place in the world. Unlike once you don't, when you align this identity with a version of yourself that you wish to become, you activate a powerful force that drives you towards success. The way you see yourself determines your thoughts, emotions, and actions. If you believe you are limited, unworthy, or incapable, those beliefs will shape your reality. You will unconsciously make choices and take actions that reinforce those limitations. However, when you identify as the best, you create a new set of beliefs that align with confidence, capability, and success. This new self-concept becomes the guiding force behind everything you do. You naturally begin to think and act in ways that reflect this elevated identity, and the world responds accordingly. Transforming your self-identity requires intention and persistence. It starts with making a decision, deciding to see yourself as the best, regardless of your current circumstances. This decision is a powerful declaration to yourself and the universe. It says, I am no longer defined by my past or by others' opinions of me. I am defined by who I choose to be. Once this decision is made, you must commit to embodying this new identity every day. This commitment is not about perfection or pretending. It is about consistently aligning your thoughts and actions with the person you want to become. One of the most effective ways to transform your self-identity is through visualization. Spend time every day imagining yourself as the best version of you. See yourself walking, talking, and living with confidence and purpose. Imagine how it feels to be at the top of your field, to achieve your goals, and to inspire others. The more vividly you can imagine this version of yourself, the more real it becomes in your mind. So what? Over time, this repeated visualization imprints itself on your subconscious mind, shifting your identity to match the image you've created. Another powerful tool for reshaping your identity is affirmations. Speak words of empowerment and confidence over yourself, even if they feel unfamiliar at first. Say, I am the best. I am confident. I am capable of achieving greatness. These affirmations may feel strange initially, especially if they contradict your current self-perception. However, with repetition and belief, they begin to rewire your mind. Your subconscious mind accepts what you consistently tell it. And these affirmations gradually replace old, limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Your self identity also transforms through action. Begin to act as if you are already the best, even before you fully believe it. Take bold steps, make confident decisions, and show up with the energy of someone who knows their worth. These actions reinforce your new identity and create evidence for it in the external world. Each time you take a step in alignment with your desired identity, you strengthen it. Over time, these actions compound, and the identity you once had to work to embody becomes second nature. It's important to recognize that this transformation may challenge you. There may be moments when the old identity tries to resurface, bringing doubts and fears along with it. In these moments, remind yourself that your identity is not fixed. It is fluid and changeable. You are not bound by the limitations of the past. Every day, every moment, you have the power to choose who you are. Choose to be the best, even when it feels difficult. To believe in order to achieve. But you must understand each choice you make in alignment with your new identity is a step closer to fully embodying it. The beauty of transforming your self identity is that it not only changes how you see yourself, but also how others see you. People are drawn to confidence, strength, and authenticity. When you embody the identity of being the best, others begin to treat you as such. Opportunities, resources, and connections flow to you effortlessly because the world mirrors the belief you hold about yourself. Your identity is your greatest tool for creating the life you desire. By aligning it with the person you want to become, you unlock the potential that has always been within you. You are not defined by your current circumstances or by who you've been in the past. You are defined by the identity you choose to embrace right now. Choose to see yourself as the best. Choose to think, feel, and act in alignment with that vision. When you transform your self identity, you transform your life.